Hello YouTube. So I am at the Aprilia Motoplex here in Jubilee Hills. The address is given down below. So I had shot a review of the bike yesterday itself at Himayat Sagar near my house, but due to some problems, funny weather, there was a lot of fog which accumulated inside the camera lens, and the video ended up coming out pretty much unusable. So I thought, why not just come down to the showroom again and show you where the showroom is located. So this is a Motoplex which has the all the Aprilia bikes on sale in India, the Moto Guzzi, and also the Vespa models. You can also get the bike now from any other regular Vespa showroom, but a lot of people seem to ask me and they didn't know the exact address of this. So the address is down there in the description. It's a Jubilee Hills, road number 36 near Peddamma Gudi Temple, and this was the building where the SVM bowling alley was before. So here's the test ride vehicle. Just filled out the forms and everything inside. I'm not wearing any gloves or anything because the showroom is pretty nearby to my house, and honestly I was just passing by, so I thought I'll drop by. So anyhow, I've been riding the bike yesterday all day on a little bit of bad roads and also traffic and also some open stretches. So first off, let's start off with the things I love about the motorcycle. Not like, but love. And I call it a motorcycle because yes, it is a moped, but the way it handles, the way it feels is much like a motorcycle. So what I love, the seating posture, it's very comfortable and very nice. The seat height is a little bit taller than the Japanese counterparts like the Activa or the Dio. We'll be using that as a reference because that's the benchmark for gearless mopeds on sale here in India right now. So the seat height is a little bit taller, so it'll be a bit problematic for the ladies. If you're looking to buy this for your sister or mom or somebody, you might want to check on that. But overall the sitting posture, it's excellent. You feel almost as if you're riding a normal bike. The 150cc engine, it's very, very peppy, as you can see. So this thing is very fast. When you compare it to all the other mopeds out there, this is arguably the fastest one on sale right now in terms of acceleration and also top speed. And the lovely part is you get this beautiful instrument cluster which has readings in miles per hour and also kilometers per hour, so that's a very nice touch. And the bike is available in two colors, the black red which you've seen in the intro also, and this is the same color bike, and honestly to me that looks very beautiful and very nice. There's also a white one, but that somehow doesn't quite look so good. So the brakes are absolutely amazing. You get a disc up front, a Biber disc. It's a subsidiary of Brembo, if not many people know. It's the standard we get on many Dukes and CBRs. So the braking is lovely, and as in other mopeds, there's an Aviator, Honda Aviator with the disc variant, and also some other bikes, even on the Vespa. The front disc is just for name's sake. Like when you actually try to brake hard or something, the front just skids and there's no feel to the front. Like because of the telescopic suspension, the braking responds very well. You can brake very nicely in emergency situations, and also you don't have to be scared that the front might skid. Even the tires, beautiful 14-inch rims with V-rubber tires which are specifically made for the 14-inch rims. They're very grippy. Yesterday we had a little bit of fun in the corners on my friend's bike, so I can tell you the confidence level you get on this thing, it's excellent. It's much better than any other moped out there. It's almost as good as a geared motorcycle. The whole chassis, engine, dynamics, everything goes pretty well. And even the 6.3 liter fuel tank is, in my opinion, quite big for this motorcycle and for a moped actually. And the mileage you get on this, my friend claims he's getting anything between 30 and 40 to be exact. In worst conditions he's getting like 35, which is not bad considering this is such a fast moped, and also it handles so well. It's very flickable in traffic. The torque is just there everywhere. The only thing now, the things I do not like about the motorcycle, one, the fit and finish. This whole plastic assembly here, it's, it kind of, it does feel cheap. The paint quality and all on the other parts is pretty good, but some areas like the switch gear and these tacky plastics, not really a big fan. But then again, at the price point, you can own one at 65,000 rupees ex showroom, which is roughly now 78,000 rupees on road here in Hyderabad. This is a steal. This is a steal. Comparing it, the Activa is almost 65,000 on road, 68,000 on road. I'm not sure. Compared to that, this thing, it's an absolute steal and bargain, I say. You're getting a 150cc engine, and overall you're getting an Aprilia. End of the day, it is an Aprilia, and Aprilia makes some pretty kick-ass bikes, if you guys don't know already, and they have a very good racing heritage. So at that price point, I can't really complain. It's cheaper than a Vespa. The Vespa 150, again, that's close to 1 lakh. In fact, a little bit more than that, I'm not sure, but with the same engine. Now, one more thing I do not like about the motorcycle is the suspension. Now, it's a conventional telescopic unit up front and everything, but it's tuned to be a bit stiff. The suspension isn't as soft as you'd expect on a moped. It's tuned for stability and a little bit of cornering. I agree with that, but think of it this way: how many people who buy the scooter are actually going to take it to the track? Not really. And end of the day, it's a moped, so you don't want to be going to track on a moped. Aprilia is promoting this product as a race pedigree moto scooter. It looks the part, it rides the part, but end of the day you're going to use it on the road. So I just wish Aprilia had made the suspension a little bit more, because of the bigger tires and the stiffer suspension. Stability is excellent even after 100 kilometers per hour. This thing touches 100 like a joke when you compare it to other mopeds. But I wish when you go over bad roads and all, the suspension really gives you a hard time. Looks again are subjective. I really like the motorcycle. Some might say it looks disproportionate from some angles, but my favorite is the rear angle. So I really love it. Overall, a very well put together package. You also get a choke, you got a big fuel tank, you're getting relatively good mileage. But the suspension, as you can see, it's very, very jerky. But for a little bit of cruising and all, and probably you could do some short rides like 70, 60 kilometers rides on this. Happily, you'll be comfortable with the sitting posture. Even the seat, it's not so hard. So apart from that, overall it's an excellent package. The brakes, chassis, engine, but the engine is not refined. Like if you've ridden a Vespa or you've ridden any of these Honda Activa and all, the engines are very buttery smooth. Honda especially makes really smooth moped engines, even though they're single cylinder. But this engine, for some reason, it's very rough. I thought it was an issue with my friend's bike at first, but not really. The engine is a bit noisy, and when you push it, it does make some mechanical noises which are not really so pleasant to hear. So probably, let's see, after the first service, when they put in fully synthetic oil, maybe it'll go down a bit, but I doubt it'll completely go down, because it's quite a mechanical sound that comes in. Overall, the whole feel of the motorcycle, the moped, it's excellent. If you can really go for it, youngsters and all, for getting to point A to point B, a little bit of cruising too, and also the looks you get on the road, excellent. Everybody just comes, inquires about the bike and all, because it looks unlike any other moped on the market right now, with a disc up front and those huge 14-inch alloy wheels. Really looks excellent. Even the tires are very grippy and do an excellent job when you're emergency braking and all. There's no disc up rear, but honestly you don't need it. Well, I really love this motorcycle. The only two thing now, maybe the price is going to be increased in the future, and also for people who are comparing it with the conventional Japanese mopeds on sale here, like the Activa Aviator, guys, end of the day, even if you're paying 80,000 for this, which makes it a competition to most of the Japanese competitors, this still is a premium product. The service is going to be expensive. The first 1 year you get free services, 4 free services, but comparatively the parts, the disc pads, and in mishap if you crash, parts are relatively going to be more expensive. And Vespa gives you an excellent service. The Aprilia, Vespa, Moto Guzzi, they give you an excellent service. You can we get this thing serviced at any regular Vespa outlet as well, but there's not many showrooms out there. You know, when you compare it to Honda and all these other bikes, you get showrooms almost at every gully, har gully pe showroom rehta, so you don't have to worry. But for this, sometimes parts take time to arrive, and you know, so that's one thing you need to be careful about. And रही बात for conventional riders, and as for other things, like I know a lot of you have this doubt that, you know, can ladies sit on the bike sideways? Please, first of all, I do not advise doing that at all. It's too risky, and second of all, you're disgracing the bike by doing that. And tiggi also, yes, you can tiggi maar sakte aap ye gaadi pe, because you know tiggi is like the trademark for Indian, especially Hyderabadi riders. But I suggest you do not do that, because it's like you're disgracing the bike and also you're putting yourself in danger. But yeah, you can do all of that stuff you do on a regular conventional moped on this one too. So that's it for my review and impressions. I'm not really much into mopeds, but yeah, I do have Navi, because I can't really take my ER out every single day whenever I have to go out. So sometimes I need something to just get the groceries and stuff. Fuck, I don't know why. Side stand नहीं है इस पे? अच्छा, that's an accessory. So the side stand is an accessory. Now accessories as of now are not available. You get those conventional crash guards and all those things, which are still on the way, because it's a newly launched moped. You can see the shocks are pretty good. So overall, I really love this motorcycle. But if you're planning to get it for your dad or mom or someone elderly in the family, or for some lady, you might want to give them a test ride first to see if they're comfortable, because the seat height is a tad taller than the conventional bikes, and also the dynamics and handling, it's a little bit hardcore. The engine is tuned for immediate response, so it might take a little getting used to. But for us students and all, we're just used to it, man. If I had to pick up this motorcycle, I would. But as of now, I'm really happy with the Navi. It's very flickable and all, but also it's getting too common because of its cheap price point. So at some point later, maybe I'll take this to replace my Navi. So that's it, guys, for my review of the motorcycle. Stay tuned. We'll be doing a top speed run and an acceleration timing as well on my friend's motorcycle. And yeah, I couldn't memorize the specifications, so all the technical specifications are down there in the description, along with the address of the Aprilia Moto Guzzi showroom here in Hyderabad. So thank you. Bye bye.